we've played well the last few games. We've been playing well. We've just stuck with what we've been doing, and it's finally paid off. Forfar, we were good. We just didn't have that final end product. Again today, we lacked the final end product. We had lots and lots of chances. Could have scored 3 or 4 in the second half, but we stayed strong at the back, kept the clean sheet, and got the 3 points, which is what we really needed.
You talk about, obviously, well, you got the 1 goal, chasing the second goal, and dare I say, might have happened.
I don't know. I got close to it when it was trickling on the line. I thought it was in. I thought it was going to be a goal. Line never put his flag up, so end of the day, if he doesn't give it, it's not in. So
because it would have been your goal. I think it took a deflection, didn't it?
It wouldn't have been my goal. It would have been own goal.
Right,
I put it off the goalie. Goalie saved it on the back of the defender, and then it was trickling towards the line. I thought it was going in. I was already basically celebrating, but
it wouldn't have mattered who scored it.
As long as it
taking the heat off a little bit, because it did get nervy towards the end.
We kept giving away silly free kicks at the end, putting ourselves under pressure, but back four and Tom stayed strong, so kept the 3 points, which is what we really needed.
But there was barely a blade of grass that you didn't cover today. I think your performance, you were all over the field, constantly looking for the ball, a lot of energy. And Gavin says there's been a lot of work. He singled you out in terms of a mention on the training ground, saying that you've been putting a lot of hard work in.
Yeah, I mean, we've been training really hard the last 3 weeks. Since before the Clydebank game, it's been actually really tough training sessions, high intensity, working hard, and we knew it would show if we kept doing what we were doing in training, taking on the pitch. So if you train hard and you keep going, and it shows on the pitch, and it was good to get the performance in the end.
Yes, and of course you've been in good goal scoring form recently, albeit your Scottish Cup goal was the first one in a while.
Yeah.
You followed that up with a goal last week as well, and you'll be confident that you can continue to get yourself in and around that box.
The gaffer's always wanting a midfielder to commit, whether it's me or Soapy. We just need to balance. So getting into the box, which is what I did for the chance I had today, making that late run, arriving late for the cutbacks. You're going to get a goal now and then during the season, so just keeping the fitness to do that, get box to box, and then you'll get your goals.
That's it. There was another one for you as well. You put over the bar. I think.
We're not talking about
Sparky, was it?
I think it took a bobble.
Happens. Listen, there were so many chances missed today, but whether you won 7-0 or 1-0, it's that much needed 3 points on the board, isn't it?
That was what we were saying at the end. We got our 3 points, but I mean, there was a deflected shot in the 90+2, 90+3. If that had gone in the back of the net, it would just killed us. And that's why we're saying we need to take our chances to see off the games, so we're not having to defend for our lives at the end. If we take 2 or 3 of our chances, it's comfortable at the end, and we get our 3 points easily. But it was a little bit more exciting for the crowd, and a little bit more exciting than it should have been.
So the mission will now be to make this the foundation for a strong run of results between now and the turn of the year.
Yeah, we've got a couple of big games coming up way down to Stranraer, who I think are only 4 points above us, so if we get that win, we bridge that gap, and then we have our game in hand against Edinburgh City the Tuesday after. So if we get a good run of games and a couple of wins, then we'll get ourselves back up the table where we know we should be. We've got the quality in the squad. It's just a matter of trusting what we do and just keep going with it.
Because the longer you go without a win, it just adds to the pressure. Do you feel that as a player as well? The pressure is there?
Yeah, you're speaking to people during the week and they're like, oh, it's a big game, big 6-point game, and you hear the murmurs from the crowd when we're 0-0 at half time. We've had a couple of slack passes here and there. It does add a little bit of pressure. If you've won 3 or 4 games and you're 0-0 at half time, you're a little bit more relaxed because you're not chasing that first win. And it's been a while now. It must have been like 2 months before since the last one, the league game. So it was good to get that win, and it should hopefully relax us and show us that if we do what we do, we'll get the results.
And getting Kane Hester back in the park is a big thing for the whole club as well, I think, because he's a bit of a talisman, isn't he?
You saw the chances he running off the shoulder, his movements. As a midfielder myself, it's brilliant to look up and see someone just spinning, and you know, it doesn't have to be an inch perfect ball because of his pace, he's always going to get there. And then another day he could have probably had a hat-trick in the last half hour he was on. He had that many chances, so it was brilliant to get him back and hopefully get him fit to start games again.